It's great to see you. Thank you so much. I'm Ron, by the way, for everyone, if I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, and I just want to welcome all to Networking with Purpose. We're going to raise a glass.
Yay.
We're going to make it through this. It is a hybrid time to come together, and thank you everyone for joining us and making a difference together. Cheers. All right, we are here at Central Station Taps in Beaverton, and this will be the home of our after party in April. And I am so excited that everyone came out and for our reveal, and because we're trying to make this most accessible to everyone, we're going to go ahead and do this hybrid style. We've got a wonderful group right around us here, and our co-hosts out there in live stream land, James and Todd Kimball. Great to see you, my friends.
Good to see you, Ron. You're there where the fun is and all the great beer.
Well, you're going to be here soon, buddy. All right, I'm going to turn it over to James. He'll walk us through the program, and again, we have a wonderful time. The purpose of these times is really about networking. So it's a short time for us together, but we wanted to make it a point to get together to announce these amazing projects that we're going to guide community with and through together. Take it away, James.
All right. Yes, indeed. So yes, welcome to Networking with Purpose. In the past, we've done these at the Worldmark Wyndham Hotel in downtown Portland, but we'll see if we can get there again. But we are at Grand Central's Taps there today. And our focus is, for this particular Networking with Purpose, is our Purposeful Projects for 2022 and our Biz Expo West that will be coming up in April. So we'll talk a little bit more about that as we move forward. Our agenda and focus for today, we've had networking for the last half hour, and we're going to share our welcome and our why. Why are we doing all of this, and what is the Purposeful Projects? We've got 5 that have been selected and submitted from the community, and then we'll wrap up after some more networking there on site as well as on Zoom. And we do want to thank our host, Central Station Taps there in Beaverton, as well as Green Seed Apartments. And so, Ron, introduce your guest.
Indeed. So James, again, this doesn't happen but with community coming together, and this is a very special location. I'll share on behalf of our friends, the owners of Central Station Taps, which is the organization that we're in. It is Bill and Mary Beth Buffum. Thank you so much for allowing us to use your beautiful space to share. If you haven't already been out here, it is, what do you think, Lydia?
It's really nice. I actually haven't been here. We don't live very far from here.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So this is right, I'm looking at the Beaverton Max Beaverton Max Station. So it's right across from City Hall, right across from the new parking garage and Performing Arts Center, which I believe is opening up soon. Very good, maybe tonight or this week. So we're all opening together. This is wonderful. We appreciate Central Station Taps giving us this space to share. And also, most importantly, it'll be the location for the after party that happens on April 7th when we come together for our Business Expo West. For tonight, I am so excited to introduce our sponsor for the evening and her project. This is the Green Seed Apartments. Lydia, I looked and saw this project and I said, oh my goodness, this is amazing. A carbon neutral set of apartments that is in Northeast, in probably in a place in space that's very dear to me, this outer southeast, it wasn't northeast, it was southeast, near Gresham, Rockwood area. I've personally done a number of projects in that area. I know that community is well deserved of a carbon neutral green seed apartment. Can you tell us a little bit about that? And thank you again for sponsoring.
Our pleasure. And this is actually my husband's brainchild. I can't take credit for it. He just puts me out in front of the camera. But we do work together. It's very exciting we've always built very energy efficient for the last 30 years. And this is like the culmination. Our apartments actually generate 20% more electricity than the residents, the tenants can use.
That's amazing.
It's extremely well thought through, not just for the energy efficiency, but the comfort of living. The studios are not very large, but they're very comfortable. And then on each floor, there are common areas where you can meet your neighbors. The hallways are wide, so it's more like a neighborhood. There are really great outside spaces, a community garden, a patio where you can have an event. We have a couple of commercial spaces for a coffee shop and maybe a laundromat. And then in addition to that, in the basement we have workspaces, similar to like WeWork.
Yeah.
And we're right next to the 162nd Max station. So
20 feet, I believe. Away.
Yeah.
Right there.
And and we have worked very hard. We screen our residents. We have like 16 units pre-leased, and we screen our residents by how they want to participate in the community. And originally, when we thought about this, we thought it'd be the 20-somethings that were first moving out of mom and dad's house. Turns out it's 30 to 40-somethings that are in a life change situation. Maybe it's a divorce, or they're coming out of some hard times, and they're getting some help from some of the organizations around that help people with rent. So we're really excited about having not just something that we can make a little money on, that's good for the planet, but also that's building community, because that's really what we all need, especially with so many single people in this world. Anyway.
Well, Lydia, I personally truly appreciate your project. So this is Green Seed Apartments. Remember that, because you're going to hear it again.
And if you want to look it up, greenseedapartments.com.
Greenseedapartments.com, because you'll hear about it again, because it might be coming up later on in the program.
Okay.
But thank you so much for joining. Thank you for sponsoring. I am so excited to introduce you to a large part of the community that definitely appreciates carbon neutral building, as well as the Quadruple Bottom-Line, which is part of the vision of BESThq, which is elevating those, bringing the quadruple people, profit, planet, purpose together in community. Thank you, Lydia.
Great. Thank you.
All right.
All right.
Okay, James, there you have it. Our sponsor from the set.
Yeah, super excited. I've been working with Lydia with the Sister Cities program. And so it's been fun to watch her host all the different people from around the world in her home there. Just down the street from where you guys are at, what she was talking about, as well as just the amazing people that they are and the businesses they have. So excited that they're able to be a part of not only tonight, but also one of our Purposeful Projects. So let's talk a little bit about BESThq and what we're about. Our vision is to be recognized as a regional business community leader with an emphasis on the quadruple bottom line. You hear about people, planet, and profit, but when you add purpose to it, that really takes it to another level. I mean, if you just work on one thing in your business, it's like you're riding a unicycle. If you work on two things, it's like riding a bicycle. If you work on three, perhaps a tricycle. But when you add that fourth wheel of purpose, it's amazing what happens. Now you have stability. You can have a lot of folks get involved. You can transport cargo. It's just really amazing what happens when you add purpose to your business and you are able to work in all those elements together. And so that's what we talk about a lot. And how can we do that? And one of the ways that you can connect with us is with our executive briefing every fourth and second Tuesday, or second and fourth Tuesday at 7:30 a.m. on Zoom. We basically have a time where we get together and network with each other. Everybody has a chance to share who they are. And then we talk about some aspect of the quadruple bottom line, or some projects that are coming up, or events that are coming up, and how we can do community together. This relationship and inclusion and empowerment is some of the core values of BESThq. And coming up on April the 7th, Thursday at Tektronix, we have our 11th annual Business Expo West, bizexpowest.com. where you can meet with other buyers and business opportunities. You can connect online as well as with Tektronix there. We have workshops and aspects of engaging with folks in the area, and it's going to be hybrid. So it'll be on person as well as on Zoom. And we want to thank our amazing sponsors who make that a reality. And we'll, like Ron said, have our progressive Beaverton area after party there where they're at today. And so we're super excited about this amazing event. It'll go from 2 until about 10 a.m. to about 2 p.m. And then we'll have our workshops from 2 to 3. And then we'll break and come back for our after party. So plan on being a part of that. Here's kind of the agenda and flow of what that looks like with 40 sponsored tables, breakout rooms. And so we have amazing opportunities where you can be a part of that and be able to learn from other leaders, connect with others. And as Ron said in the video we played earlier, there's millions and billions of dollars sitting on the table there for you to connect with and engage. A lot of folks have done a lot of great business over the last 10 years. And we're super excited to have and be a part of this in the Beaverton area, as well as anywhere on the planet through Zoom. So it's super excited. Now, Mr. Todd, are you ready to give us a time to talk about our big reveal?
I am ready.
Projects.
Thank you, James.
Yeah, it is that time.
All right, drum roll here. A committee of four people at BESThq reviewed many applications of worthy nonprofits around our community, and they narrowed it down to 5 that BESThq is proud to support, not only at Biz Expo West on April 7th, but throughout the year. The community will come together and provide marketing support, strategic support, and just help these very worthy organizations along and growing and serving our community. And the first winner of those 5 projects is Nuestro Hogar, a nonprofit that builds homes for worthy families in the Latino community. And I believe to speak about that, do we have Ozzy Gonzalez with you?
Come on down, Ozzy! Yeah.
Ozzy Gonzalez, a tireless worker in the Portland community, former mayoral candidate. Ozzy, good to see you. Tell us about Nuestro Hogar.
Of course, Todd, it's great to see you. Hello to the BESThq crew, and hello, Ron. First of all, thank you to everybody. It's an honor to be recognized. Nuestro Hogar is a great program. Just like you heard earlier about the importance of building community. What more than a barn raising to help build community with people? And Nuestro Hogar started because we recognized within LatinoBuilt a coalition of construction industry professionals, people that love to help barn raise for their community. They decided to create a program to do exactly that. They saw a need for people to have livable homes, warm homes, comfortable homes, energy efficient homes, and they saw an opportunity to help bring their collective resources together to create that for families here in Oregon. So Nuestro Hogar was born about 2 years ago, and they developed their first project, identified a family originally from Guatemala who's here in Oregon trying to make a living and had a lot of needs for their dwelling. They needed a place that was habitable. And so Nuestro Hogar came together, the partners of LatinoBuilt brought together their crews, they pulled together materials, they brought partners from the community and from the public sector together to help create a livable, energy efficient, comfortable dwelling for Lucy and her familia. And we're thrilled to be able to replicate that model. Nuestro Hogar just did its first project. We're already looking to see more projects in the future. And with partners like BESThq, we're really excited for what's ahead. Thank you so much for recognizing this program.
That is outstanding, amazing, congratulations. I'm so excited to get out there on one of those projects and help give somebody another place to live. So that is awesome. Nuestro Hogar, and let's do this.
Muchas gracias. Thank you so
All right,
much.
buddy.
And
You
look
will.
forward to seeing you at the next event.
Indeed.
Muchas gracias, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Ozzy, for your great work, and we look forward to supporting Nuestro Hogar throughout the year.
Of
Our
course.
second purposeful project is ductless heat and air pumps by Verde and Energy Trust of Oregon. And to speak about that, we have Jim Balderas. Jim.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jimmy Balderas, but you can call me Jim. I've been working with Verde for about a year now, and first of all, I'm so excited that you guys invited me to this. I feel like blessed to be a part of this. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen real quick to tell you a little bit about us. So, Verde Build is a social enterprise. Our main purpose is to build environmental wealth for our communities. We're a nonprofit, so we do get like funding from other sources, and we are one of the only nonprofits that actually has their CCB license and is licensed to work. The main purpose, like I'm the outreach coordinator for our ductless heat pump program. And so I've mostly focused on heating and cooling. As we saw last year, like a lot of our community, lower income working families were very impacted by the heat wave. Like 1 in 4 people that passed away during the heat wave were from mobile home communities. And so we're trying to emphasize on building those relationships with BIPOC communities and give them access to heating and cooling. And specifically cooling, there's like some crazy amount of like number that we don't have enough cooling systems, ACs here in the state of Oregon. So bringing them these heat pumps that not only will cut their bill by 40%, and that's one of the main, like, I look at this program as like 3 different goals, you know. So we're reducing our carbon footprint. That's the first one. The second one is reducing the stress on our electric grid, like no rolling. If we have everybody on ductless heat pumps, there'd be less likelihood of rolling blackouts. And the third main point about the program is like, this is not only an environmental project, this is an economic project. Like if you're able to reduce people's energy bills by 40%, that's money that they could use for food, shelter, for things that they need. Is why I'm really excited to be a part of this program. Again, so we've also focused, like Verde Builds has focused on building other projects in the community, such as building Cully Park, as you can see here. Sorry, we have some solar projects that we've done, and hopefully we'll continue to be doing in the community gardens. So. You know, I'm really excited to be a part of this nonprofit, and I hope, you know, we can still count on your support to help us out during like the years to come.
Thank you, Jimmy. We really look forward to supporting the ductless heat pump program. And Verde, you're doing incredible work, living the quadruple bottom line, saving individual lives. We had 16 people die because of heat last year, the 116-degree temperatures, and your program is saving lives, saving money, and saving the planet. Thank you for your good work, and we look forward to supporting you throughout the year.
And Jimmy, hey, real quick, I just want to add, I'm so excited to introduce Verde Builds and the ductless heat pump program to the community. I've personally witnessed lives change for just simply being able to bring in the technology, the ductless heat pump technology, and I know that there's an opportunity to bring hundreds and hundreds more, and we're honored to be part of that with Verde Builds and Energy Trust of Oregon and Portland Clean Energy Fund along the way. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everybody at BESThq.
Thank you, Jimmy. Our third purposeful project is representing small businesses throughout our region. The last 2 years have been incredibly difficult for small businesses with the pandemic, and there are a number of things happening in the energy world as far as new regulations, new technologies, and the advocate for the small business community is our third purposeful project, Small Business Utility Advocates. We have Guillermo Castillo from SBUA. Guillermo, would you like to say a few words about the organization?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Todd, for the introduction. And thank you, everyone, for hosting this wonderful event. So yeah, just a summary of what Small Business Utility Advocates is about is we represent, protect, and promote the interests of small business utility customers here in the state of Oregon. So that includes all utilities such as energy and water. And we like to keep our constituents informed on ongoing utility rates that may be subject to change and try to advocate for their best interest, as as small businesses are very imperative in helping stimulate the economy, and also helping build that community, since this seems to be the theme. Small businesses, obviously, there's a big emphasis on small businesses and what they contribute to the community. So that's kind of what our nonprofit is about, is helping that regulatory aspect of the utilities for our small business constituents.
Hey, I just wanted to say thank you, Guillermo, for joining us, and Todd, thanks for bringing it forward. And we're excited to help share small business utility advocates, mainly raising awareness, increase the membership to where, as the organization grows, we've got a large contingent of great community-minded people as part of it.
Thank you, Ron. Our fourth purposeful project you heard from at the beginning of the program as our sponsor this evening. I took a look at these apartments, just incredible work that's happening over there at 161st and Burnside. Solar power, beautiful community spaces. Our fourth purposeful project is Green Seed Apartments.
In looking at your project, the committee looked at it and said, wow, this is pretty amazing. Carbon neutral apartments in probably one of the areas of the Portland metropolitan area that is in most need. And to do that, it takes quite a leap of faith. And to bring that cutting edge technology in a portion of the community that has the opportunity to benefit from it so significantly is amazing. And the committee said, hey, let's help them fill this thing. What do you think of that?
I think that would be a great idea. Like I said, we're looking for like-minded people that want to live in a community, have their own really nice private space, private bath, entrance, and so on. As you saw in the video, the units are just beautiful. Yeah. And yes, we have a history of being ahead of the curve. So I don't know if you guys know the Standard Dairy Building on MLK and Stanton. It's, if you're going north on the right-hand side, we rebuilt that in 1999, won the Governor's Livability Award. And so and that was at the beginning of the revitalization of Martin Luther King. So we're confident that this is the beginning of the revitalization of that area.
And then once we fill Green Seed Apartments, you're going to build more, right?
Yes, we have property actually in Tigard. We have a project already that we're lining up on Cesar Chavez and Hawthorne, a block off Hawthorne. And so, yeah, there is need for this kind of housing all over Oregon.
Indeed.
So.
Congratulations.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Go Green Seed Apartments. Outstanding. Todd, we got one more.
Our final purposeful project is an organization that you and I have come to know in the past few years. They just continue to grow and do great work on behalf of veterans, providing spaces for veterans to recover and deal with post-traumatic stress, and that is VetREST. Ron, say a few words about VetREST and all the great things that they're doing.
All right, Todd. And Todd, thank you so much for co-hosting on this reveal. You've been the MC for Biz Expo West for over a decade now, and I really appreciate you, brother. This last one is near and dear to me. I'm a retired Navy and Army person. VetREST is an organization, a national nonprofit that is helping veterans through mentoring as well as agriculture and horticultural opportunities. And they have a new project. You may recall them from last year. They did the Victory Garden at Bobby Lakes Hope Center. Well, they also have a new project with a Metro Central Enhancement Grant that is providing another Victory Garden in the St. John's and Highway 30 sort of corridor, the Metro Central Enhancement District that's connected to the Metro Central Station. So that's an area beautification opportunity through this partnership with VetREST and Metro. And they're going to build a victory garden, a place of peace for veterans and community and like-minded community come together through agriculture, horticulture opportunity, and just have that place of peace. So this is our fifth and final purposeful project. As a retired Navy person and Army, I gotta say this one's close to heart. Love to help lift this up through community and really look forward to a harvest in the fall at the Metro Central Victory Garden. And with that, I think we're about to wrap out here, James. You're going to take us home for the rest of the program?
Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Ron. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you revealing our purposeful projects for 2022. Our theme again this year is staying true in 22. So we're going to demonstrate how we apply our values to the community and how we bring life to those things. And so again, thank you for joining us for Networking with Purpose, both hybrid online as well as live stream there from the Central Station taps here in the Beaverton area. So super excited to be a part of this. And glad to be hosted here, and we'll continue to do this. Make sure you make plans for April the 7th for BESThq Expo West at Tektronix. That'll also be live and hybrid. Become a sponsor. Let us know how we can partner with you. We'll have about 40 different booths there at Tektronix Building 38. And then we'll be back at Central Station for the after party. Time to go.
Indeed. Thanks for everyone for joining us. We've got a wonderful group here. What we're going to do on site, this hybrid sort of time, we're going to allow the networking to continue here in person. If somebody wants to join the group that's online, you can certainly use the Zoom login, but we're going to close things down as far as this feed right here. And I got to say thanks, James, Todd, the entire crew, BESThq team, all the sponsors making this happen, Central Station Taps. We're going to have an amazing event on April 7th at Tektronix, and we'll have over 40 sponsors there, great people coming together. We're going to roll out these projects, and they're going to happen in 2022 because we're staying true in 22. All right, we'll get through this together. Congrats, everyone.
Hello, I'm Ron with BESThq, and I am thrilled to invite you to Business Expo West 2022, April 7th. We're staying true in 2022 as we are getting folks together, and I am so excited. We're going to be elevating purposeful work like this. This is the Bybee Lakes Victory Garden that we brought forward in 2021, and we got more of it coming in 2022. We are going to be a hybrid event this year. We're going to be live stream, as well as live. We're back at Tektronix, 40 exhibitors on site, billions in opportunities and ways to connect and grow and build together. April 7th, register today at bizexpowest.com. We'll see you then.